What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on UFSU University. My name's Tam, and I'm joined by
Michael,
James,
and Tyler.
What Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we've taken a bunch of your guys' UFS topics, as well as some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So, with this said, a little bit of housekeeping. This is going to be a pre-recorded episodes. They all are pre-recorded, but we are not recording at our normal time. We're trying to get a little ahead of schedule.
Yeah,
so,
today's Wednesday. Today is Sunday, not Wednesday. No, I don't know what today is.
It's
Saturday. I
Saturday.
make a dumb joke, and I don't even know what today is.
Before Easter.
It's 420. And
That's why, right? Yeah, yeah. I'm not stupid at all.
The week this is coming out, Worlds has already happened. We will have no information upon that. But whenever we get back the following week, we'll do that. We're trying to future-proof this a little bit so that we're not rushed for time the week of Worlds. Some people are like leaving out Thursday night, and then people have to edit that thing ahead of the show. And so we're giving them just a little bit of extra time. So with that, Mike, you've never been on a UFS podcast, but you have been on another podcast that we do here at TCG University. You've been on...
I've been on YGO University.
Yu-Gi-Oh! University? Yeah. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh! And you want to see our local Omaha area's opinions on the matter of the card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Filmed in this basement. Very different set. Yeah, go ahead and jump over to that YouTube page. We have a Patreon, but there's nothing out there for it, but whatever. How has your week in UFS been, man? And let us know a little bit about you. Tell the good people.
Hello, my name is Michael.
Hello, Michael.
How
long have you been sober?
Oh, frick.
Apparently not very long, huh?
I played this game like when it first came out, like forever ago, and I thought that like the idea was neat, but obviously I was playing with like a structure deck or whatever. I don't even remember the leader I was using.
Call them characters, but it's fine. Yeah.
Got me. But coming over here for the other podcast and like watching you guys goof around, have fun, and like talk about it all the time.
Beat ass.
I was just watching, and I thought, since I can't play real Yu-Gi-Oh right now, I might as well give it like another card game a shot because I've been fiending for some cards.
What deck have you picked up? What are you playing right now?
I'm playing Lord Raptor.
Shout outs to Dave Wagner for his air build. I tried to build a death build that was like cool and interesting, and the air build's just way fucking better. And so you're gonna see a lot of Dave Wagner's Taylor. It's like 3 cards have changed out of the deck, and we're just running it.
Yeah,
so
it's
be
spicy.
prepared.
Yeah,
Spice.
it's
Real
sweet.
good. You're gonna get to meet him at
Really?
at Vegas.
Yes.
Nice. I'll shake his hand. Thanks for the deck. I hope I beat you.
So yeah, you've been playing Raptor. How's it been going locally?
I win some and I lose some.
It sounds like UFS.
Sometimes it's like really dominant and like I get a whooped Tam, and then sometimes he just calls me out on a podcast as soon as I walk in because I got whooped.
Well, maybe you should know what Race Against Time does.
Yeah.
When you heal by a shaman and add the only 6 diff from your discard pile to your hand, slam it down, I make you discard it. No cards in hand, pop, pop, pop. It's just easy money.
Easy money.
Yeah, I'm learning. But yeah, Lord Raptor's cool. It says I don't have to like pay attention to what my opponent's doing on my turn, and that's my favorite kind of card game.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep. You can't play on my turn. This is my turn.
Yeah. So, obviously, with these topics that we've picked out today, some of them are a little... One's for new kids, one's for old kids, and you're like the newest kid we've had on the podcast in a long time. So if you have any questions or like, what does that do, or any of that, please stop. You're the voice of the people today. So
Hi, people.
Yeah, it's your job to ask the questions that they behind the screen would ask. James, how was your week, buddy?
It's okay. I have still not decided what I'm playing for singles.
T-minus how many days till Worlds? No, in the mic.
6.
In the mic.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We leave in 5 days.
We leave in 5 days.
Yep.
It's Saturday.
You were right.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We leave in 5 days.
I mean, that's not what he asked.
That's not what I asked. But, we haven't figured out teams or singles, correct?
Nope.
For either event. 5 days left.
That's fine.
Yeah, last time I decided like the day before. Right?
Give me the decks you're floating through.
3 different Asimov Catarinas.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. 2 different Ivies.
Of course.
and anything else my brain will come up with.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everything's on the board for me.
All options are on the table. Yeah, I dig it. What's the front runner right now?
For teams,
Yeah.
I think it might end up being Ivy. I don't know which one yet.
Okay.
I'm thinking,
Life.
man, like I'm leaning towards Life, but I've only played like one match with this evil deck, so.
Okay.
And then for singles, if we can get Ghostly Funerals, shout outs to Jasker for not being able to give us boxes with any.
Now calm down. We got 3 moon sets from my deck, and I'm set.
Yeah, sick. It's not like we opened 8 boxes and didn't pull a single Ghostly Funeral.
Yeah, but I got my 3 moon sets that I've been told I was allowed
And
to
like-
borrow
And
already.
like
so.
2 other moon sets.
What?
And like 2 other moon sets.
Yeah, that happens, man.
Yeah, it's not like we need like 5 Kali-Yugas and 3 Critias.
Yeah.
Criti-Yugas. And I like if we can get the Ghostly Funerals, I'll play Chaos Asimov Karina.
Okay.
I like that deck.
And Tyler, how about you, man? How's your week?
It's been all right. Fire Girl is fun. But I'm going to play Earth.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Or I'm just going to like take half my Yoshimitsu deck and throw Goro on top of it.
Okay.
And that's going to be my team's deck.
You could just play Yoshimitsu for teams.
I could. Or
Like, I think your deck's good.
I think it's fine as well.
No,
I
Aswell's
think
not
your
what
deck
he's
is
playing.
good.
I think what?
I said Aswell's not what he's playing.
Yeah. As well as fitty.
Right.
Just I'm gonna run through the rigmarole as fast as I can. For everybody who doesn't know, if you like the content, please go to patreon.com/UFSU
Tim, what deck are
University.
you playing?
Oh, I'm playing Jetta for teams.
How's your week been?
Oh, my week's been great actually. I'm playing Jetta for teams, and it's all locked in. I've got every card that I need. And I'm playing Jackie for singles, and I'm locked in. I know it, every single card on my main board, sideboard. I'm done. I'm ready.
going to extend this intro a little bit longer. Tam, your hair looks terrific.
I was about to
Thanks.
say.
You know, it's crazy. I keep forgetting that I dyed my hair. So I've dyed my hair because I'm going to be cosplaying as Jackie Briggs for the event, and so I had to have black hair because she has black hair. Yeah, working on the costume, very close to being done. I've only got the hand cannons left to finish up.
Solid.
Jackie's nuts, Jetta's nuts. It's a big water palooza. I love that symbol. And when I win cardboard this weekend, at time of recording, we are going to have water on both our team asset and my character card.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to play both in my character. So it's gonna be red. It's gonna be red. They're both gonna have the ally keyword. They're gonna have evil, and water, and he's gonna destroy stuff. Like that's the goal. Yo. Evil water destroy stuff. I'm so down. By the time my card comes out, though, will that set have been rotated though?
Yes.
It'll probably be the next set to rotate. You'll probably get to play
one.
I don't think you'll get to play a Worlds or a Nats.
I get to play
but
a
you
PTC?
might get to play a PTC or one.
I'm down.
PTC or 2. Maybe.
I'm
It's
down.
a maybe. I'm not guaranteeing
For the
anything.
people.
I'm not guaranteeing anything. Maybe.
Patreon.com/UFS University. Throw us a couple bucks if you like the content. We're doing crash courses, cram sessions, weekly podcasts. We'd love to have your support. Keep lights on. So our first topic of the day. Has everybody seen the spoilers for 7th Cross that are coming out? Have we seen these at all?
Yes.
Yes. For one of the spoilers that we have, and I'm gonna jump it up on my phone so that Mike can also see. We have been given one of the back of card sets, one of the one-offs that works with Dejanette's support, and that card is called Spell Circle. And I'm gonna say it here, and Tyler's gonna put it up on screen. It's for 1 frame. It's a 3/5 with a non-block. It's got all evil void. You can only have 1 copy of this card in your deck. Period. That's the part we're gonna talk about. Void enhance. Remove your opponent discards a card. Response to discard pile. Add 1 card from your ready after the red phase. Add spell circle. Your momentum. Response. Remove this card from the game. Remove 1 card from your hand after the ready phase. Add spell circle to your momentum. Neat.
So 2 ways to add it to remove them.
Yep.
It really just likes to float around through your momentum.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
You can only have 1 copy of this card in your deck. This is the first time I've ever seen this in UFS. This is essentially saying this card is limited. It's the exact opposite of Red Eye Capsule, where you can have 16 of them. How does this impact the game? Not just like in current game formats, but like going forward in design. We could have attacks that are once per, or 1 copy per deck. We could have foundations that are one per deck. Like we could have some that are 2, 3, 4 copies per deck. Well, the rules say 4, but like you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now that we've put this card text on the card, how is that going to change the design going forward? Do you think this is hilariously just a one-off?
So,
Haha.
I think
a
the
good
most
joke. Fuck you.
interesting part about this card is that because there's only one of it in their deck allowed, they've made it so that it cannot be removed from the game.
Totally. It has an
It has an
wall
ability. It
removed.
has the only ability in the game that I know of that tutors itself out of the remove from game pile.
Mhm.
Like you can't, like Tech Sphere can copy cards, but once they're there forever. This
Yep.
card says no, I get to leave whenever I want.
I think like the only way to stop this card from working is to force your opponent to add it to their staging area, like face down.
Yeah.
That's like the only way that you can make this card like stop working.
Or
altogether.
judge damage.
Or judge damage.
Yeah, you can't, like, if you have to remove a card from your hand from judge damage, they can't touch it.
Oh,
it
right,
doesn't get
that's-
to be played.
That's super rad. Just stick it under your mat. You're done. Obviously, Mike, you're super new to this, but you come from a game that has a limited list. Well, we don't have one of those. We have a ban list. We have a play this thing at 4 of or 16 randomly. This is the first time. What do you think that's gonna do with your limited knowledge of UFS? What is it gonna do to the game?
I think they're gonna make some really broken cards, obviously. But I think it just adds like a new dimension to the game to keep it fresh, and I don't think it'll like make anything like meta relevant. Not like I know much, but I think it could help poorer decks. Just because since it's a one copy, it'll be powerful.
Yeah, like this card, honestly, I think is a little bit underwhelming for.
Really?
Yeah, so like
Really?
its sole purpose basically is to always make it so you have one momentum. You will always have one momentum if this card is in your deck.
How would you feel about on every single one of your draws having a fatality in hand?
That is pretty broken. But this is like slightly different.
Is it?
You're
Yeah.
right. You don't block fatality. This says your opponent blocked one attack.
Right. So like this
This card can't be hand cannoned. This card, like it's not an RFG target, and if you're void, you just like plop this thing down. I mean, under evil we get to under evil and all we get. Under all we get Ghost Thief. So Ghost Thief is live every turn. Anything that has powerful or EX or multiple, like we always get that ability. Anything that has a discard one momentum as a cost, it's always active under these 3 symbols. Like,
I guess I didn't really think about the fact that if it's in your discard pile, it turns into a fatality in your hand every turn. I guess, yeah. I mean, it's pretty strong. I still think fatality is like a little bit worse because you can have multiple of them. But I think this
Why
will
do you think
definitely
there's that one?
right. I think this definitely opens up the door for very powerful cards to be put into the game.
Do you know what I want now that this card's been printed as the only one of currently?
what's up?
Attacks of power that are only one ofs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually super down for that.
That'd be sick.
That
You're
sounds
allowed-
very, very
you're allowed
rad.
One of these attacks of power.
And you
in
get
your
to just
deck.
make them nutty. So like they can't.
They
be
were already
looped.
nutty.
Like
just you keep them at their power level, maybe like inch them a little bit, but like keep them there and they're just that good.
You want to explain what an attack of power is?
There were 6 of them printed. This is they printed chaos, evil, life, fuck if I can remember,
Void.
air,
And
void,
good.
and good. A lot of people know normal one. The ones I can remember is the air one is like Kunoichi, I think. This is
what's
like
it?
no
What
more-
are they? What's like the
They're
point of them?
one symbol attacks that are just nuts.
Right.
Yeah.
So it only has the air symbol on it.
Or it only has this symbol. It only has that
Yeah.
symbol. I think we need them. I think they're really cool.
I've already broken this card. Violent Shoryuken says remove 1 momentum, add 1 card from your discard pile to your hand. So you're just like, oh man, I want that thing. Well, good thing this removed soul thing has gone to my momentum. I'll remove it. Boop. Hey, I'll add this thing. At the start of my turn, I'll discard this card and add this thing in. Oh no, it's another Violent Shuriken. I'll add this. I'm just running through cards. Hey, I get Fusion Soul Fist is always live. Flip Cat's always
Toss me your
live.
phone real quick, Tyler. I want to read it. Your phone. I just don't have to go to the chest.
Just don't have to do work.
I think its ceiling is
Nutcracker
very
always
high.
has 3 damage or 3 speed.
Do you know what's really dumb about this card?
Its ceiling is very high. You're right. And what?
You don't have to play it under those 3 symbols.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying.
This is dumb.
What do you mean? It's dumb.
You
think you should have just had Infinity on it then?
Yeah, might as well just had Infinity.
But like the thing is you get caught
And then
with
have
it.
the Void Enhance. That's
You
it.
get caught with it in your hand, or you get caught with it like in your card pool. Like I can, you know what I can do with this card? During my turn, I can hand cannon it in and be like, or single barrel it in and be like, hey, now you don't get to block anymore, punk. Hey, I can discard a card, and Goro always has a momentum. Always.
That's what I was thinking about.
Keith Disborough will always have a momentum, off symboled. From Hell always has +3 speed on it. That seems nutty. Deep Freeze. Your Deep Freeze always works. Your Deep Freeze always works. Like, this card is good every turn. Every turn.
All you have to do is see it.
Whip Assault. Combo enhance, discard momentum, discard a card. Cool. I'm down. So
Card's
down.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
everything, like, these...
Like, I think you just played out of one of in every deck. I don't think there's a reason not to.
Well, especially every deck that has those 3 symbols. Maybe
Yes.
if you've got some nutty synergy with momentum off of the off symbol, you could
Or
play
like
it.
you need like that one momentum.
Yeah.
Like all the
Talk
time.
to your mic.
Hey, don't yawn.
I
on the mic.
am a big fan of these one per deck cards.
I'm a fan of the 16 per deck.
I'm actually we know. I'm actually not positive that they need to be crazy banana sandwich. I'm actually super happy with exactly the power level this card is. I'm very happy. It's like a 3/5, 3/4 maybe without a block, right? That's perfect for a one deck, one per deck. I never really want to draw the card. And in her, she gets like a major bonus because her character just always says, discard this momentum, do this thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm down. I'm not positive that we can do 1 per copies that aren't actions, or 1 per decks that aren't actions. I'd actually be super down for like
Attacks of power.
action of power, as opposed to.
I like attacks of power. I like the attacks of power.
I think
they're
attacks of power are fine, but it like the scariest thing you can do for a card that says you can have 1 of in your deck is
Play it multiple times.
play it multiple times and it accidentally have crazy stats on it.
What if all actions just said you get 1 of it? I think that'd be cool. You only get 1 action. You only get 1 revoke.
I only get to bang 1 time.
Yeah.
I only get to get banged 1 time.
Now
I'm down.
Do you see how much
I'm
balance?
down.
That would balance the game, I think. If you just limited some things
Well,
just slightly.
that just tells you how powerful hand traps are in the game.
Yeah.
Like, blue cards are still banana sandwich. Since we first started this podcast 1,000 years ago in Miles' basement, blue cards are bananas.
Yeah.
Blue cards are
It's
way
really
too
weird
good.
because like Revoke's still one of those bananas cards.
And it just got reprinted again.
Woo!
It will always be in standard. Always.
I think that's what they want.
It has
They
to be.
want that card.
It has to be. Or else shit gets bonkers. Same reason Max Shi should be unbanned in Yu-Gi-Oh! Am I right? All right?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, Jonathan Konami.
Yeah.
Thinking,
So, with that, any last minute thoughts on 1 copy per deck?
please print more.
Yeah,
Learn
it's
more.
really cool.
Yeah, let's see what's up. What's the worst thing that happens? We ban them, you make them ultra rares, and we open them up.
Give me some cool one of Asimov Katarina support, please.
Never gonna
Nope.
happen.
Damn it.
Why would you want that? The whole goal is to remove a second copy
Yeah, you
to
know how
ready
cool
a
an
thing.
action would be that did something with my remove from game pile?
Yeah,
With like the amount of red eye capsules? I think it'd be sick.
I agree. I
You
don't
only
think
get
we should
one of
touch
it.
the remove from game pile.
No, I just like do something with like counting the remove from game pile.
Okay.
Like I
Oh,
don't
your
know.
character card?
Yeah. You're a sleepy boy, huh?
A little. It's like past my bedtime.
So with that, thank you very much for watching this topic. We're gonna go ahead and move on to topic 2 of the week. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on UFS University. My name's Tam, and I'm joined by
Michael.
James.
Tyler, not in your mic at all, and into a
James.
drink.
what Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we've taken a
Yo,
bunch of
did
your
you
guys'
study
UFS
today?
topics, as well as some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. Topic 2 of the week is going to be our favorite asset from Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is one of the coolest design sets because every single character support has had an action and an asset, as well as 2 attacks, 2 foundation, 3 attacks, 3 foundation, 2 attacks, 3, 3?
Yeah.
3.
1, 1, 3, 3.
You're right. 1, 1, 3, 3 plus the character card.
1, 1, 3, 3.
Yeah.
So rad. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I think it's cool. But
I think it's the coolest thing, and they should do it from now on for the
No,
rest
please,
of rest of forever.
please don't.
That's how you should design characters.
Please don't.
100%.
No.
I think it's really cool.
So with
I
that,
think it is really cool. I don't
what's
think we need
our
set.
favorite asset from the Soul Calibur set? I'm gonna start with my neat guy, Mike, what's your favorite asset?
I like Krita Yuga
Can you tell me why?
because it adds to your stun rating.
So that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's absolutely nutty. +2 to a stun rating is very, very good, especially with the character. You know what the character does, Zhang Shui?
I do not.
She says enhance this attack against stun 1.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
So-
cool. She also gets to play a printed 3 damage attack after either of us blocks without a control check. So if you throw an attack and I block it, I can just respond and play a 3 damage attack from my hand. No control check needed. So I could have 45 cards in my card pool. As long as I can block that thing, I just lay this down, enhance, stun 1, enhance, +2, stun 3.
Gross. That's powerful.
That's super good. It's super, super good.
And it just got +3 damage.
Yeah, and it gets +3 damage and you ready a card.
Can she play Coffee Samba?
So that doesn't have 3 damage. It has to be 3 printed damage. But she can play Windmill Punch, which is also multiple 3. And it discards the multiples from the card pool. And so, like, the deck that just
Holy
won.
cow.
Yeah, it's almost not fair. It's the second most recent deck to win a PTC was Kevin Broberg, your future World's Teams champion.
Bring it on.
He won with reversal Windmill Punch, Krita Yuga, Zhanghua. Yeah. He's like, oh no, I blocked your second or third move. Here's 45 damage. And I stunned your whole board
Oh my
out.
gosh.
That stinks, buddy.
Play on your
Shucks.
own turn, you monster.
I got a fun meme video to show you after we're done. James, what's your favorite asset? Or how do you guys feel about Krita Yuga?
It's really good.
I think it's really good.
Should be banned. There's been some scuttlebutt.
No, I mean I haven't faced a Shingwall yet, so
I
like,
think there's
I don't know how
stun
broken
hate
it is.
to
Okay.
warrant it.
Okay.
There's enough stun hate.
I think like there's a card in all that just says discard momentum, flip that.
You're right.
So like
There are plenty of answers to this card.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of people that can play it. Like Reptile. Shout out to Chris Nixon. Like Lilith. There's Krita Yuga seems really nutty in Lilith. Just like accidentally putting +3 ready one on a twice per turn. It's pretty good. It's like, oh no. Just
it is
spill
it is
+3 on stuff.
a super strong card.
Yeah. That's why God of Thunder's so good. And it gives +3 instead of +2. Nutty. And you don't destroy Foundation. It just happens. James, what's yours?
I also like Yuga. Kali Yuga.
Kalyuga. What's Kalyuga do?
If you have 6 or less foundations, pick up a weapon or a safe attack.
Yep.
I think that card actually should be banned. It's gonna cause problems in the future.
You think they're gonna cause problems? What do you?
They don't get to make a single life, water, or is it air? Is the other symbol for that character?
No, hold on.
Order character that commits for its ability under life or anything really. If
Why?
it's just life. M3C just says pick it up, write your character.
Okay, because it's a weapon,
Yes.
and so under life you get to just always pick up MC3.
you just M3. You play M3C. It's a 4 for 9 that they don't get to interact with. They have to just straight up block, and then you just play your other attack. Use your cool commit ability on your character because it's committing. So obviously it has
give
to
this
be
attack multiple one.
Or, like Cammy, commit, play this attack for free. Then you just go, Kalyuga, pick this up. Cammy readies. Sick. I'll play this 6 div again. It's a 4 for 9. It's like I did use Spike 2's multiple ability.
How do we re-ready Krita? That's the question. Ooh, we're thinking hard. It's not possible.
In the next set.
In the next set. Thanks, 7th Cross. Oh, yeah, I can see the concern with that. If it's something like could you imagine both players discard a card? Both players discard a card. I'll lift it back, play it again.
Like, if you had the
Discard
right
a card.
setup with Merciless Master and, like, anything under Cammy, you can just go nuts with it.
Yeah.
Like, it just...
At that point, I think it's going to be okay because Cammy sucks.
I think play a card for free is nuts.
I think talking to your mic is nuts.
Cammy sucks. Cammy's just not good, right, Tyler?
Yeah,
And so, like, let's let her do some cheeky stuff that's not her support. Yeah,
sure.
I'm down with it. I think the scariest part of that card actually is I'm playing it right now in Jeddah. I get to block with Virus Unchained, break her to you with a 0 high block, and then commit Kalyuga and pick it back up. That's the not fun part. The fact that I can do it on either player's turn. I'll block with this weapon and then pick this block back up and then block with it again. That's really nutty.
It's like you're playing Lord Raptor.
Yeah, kind of. I think actually like the stronger part of Calyuga is the if commit or destroy effect. Respond, commit, you add a foundation from your
Staging
staging
area
area
into
to your card pool. That's really strong, especially because it breaks up combo characters. Unless, you're like Maxi or Cammy or Cassie or something. It's like, oh, I didn't have to play a foundation next. Neat. I just get to now play my glow kick for free. Cool. Yeah, the fact that it also is like it's a 3/6, like it checks a 6 really well. And it's got like a gnarly block, like a 2 mid block or something. Like card statted out of its mind lets you recur another attack. I think with Killick, it's very, very good. Play an attack, lift with Killick, play an attack, lift with Calyuga, play an attack, playing the same attack 3 times in a row for having not committed any foundations to do so. Very good. This is draw 4 with a Waterfall Rush or whatever. Yeah.
That seems spicy.
Yeah, it's Killick's really cool, but it doesn't do much. Personally, that's my opinion. Please prove me wrong at Worlds. Worlds will be over by the time.
Somebody probably will.
This. I can't wait. I'm very excited for Jamboree to beat my ass. He was laughing at me in Discord because I didn't like his Killick deck. And he's like, it's okay, I didn't like it either. Or something. I don't know. I didn't read the message. Intricate is what I'm going to say that deck was. So intricate that my tiny little brain could not comprehend the amazing lines that were happening inside of that deck.
I won't disagree with your tiny little brain.
Thanks, buddy. The asset... I missed it. The asset that I'm picking... What did I pick? Manji Sword and Fuma Blade. That was the asset I picked. I love this card. This card is super, super rad. Draw cards, blow shit up. That's like everything Tam wants to do. That's everything Tam wants to do. I want to blow up your shit and draw more cards.
Mixture of draw cards and Dr. Wily.
I should love the all symbol, but I don't. But I do love the death symbol. The death symbol is really good at playing this. And check a 7 when I'm just gonna like build weapon foundations is a super fine cost. Tap 2, blow up one of your things. Super good. I'll block with this weapon. Tap 2, blow up one of your things. It's really, really good. It's got a block. Checks a 6. It's rad. It's rad. And it's almost like a win more card. It's just like you've got the Mighty Sword Fuma Blade sitting there, and you're like, weapon attack, do some cool stuff. Weapon attack, do some cool stuff. Weapon attack. I could draw more weapon attacks now. I could just draw more steel reses, huh? Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I think Mighty Sword Fuma Blade very cool. I play like a 2 of in every deck that's running weapons and doing cool stuff with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyler?
I'm changing my answer.
Oh.
Before this video, we started talking about it, and I said Shishio. But that's
Which
like
is the honorable mention, Shishio. I think building a stun attack is really, really cool,
Yeah.
especially it's something like Jet. Ooh,
Sure.
Grody.
Like it's a good card. It's cool. I think it's a little bit too niche,
Gimmicky.
I'm changing it to Soul Edge. I think
Soul Edge?
Actually, like insane. Nightmares.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Soul Edge do?
If this non-throw attack, is that this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If this non-throw attack is completely blocked, your opponent discards the top 10 cards of their deck and burns 1 for every attack discarded this way.
That was really annoying earlier.
Yeah. So basically,
You mill your opponent.
you mill your opponent because they decided to block your attack.
It's almost like the opposite of killing dinosaurs. Almost. After it's not blocked, you hit them for another 2.
Yeah.
It's just like makes everything into like a pseudo throw.
Yeah.
The reason I like this card is because when you mill 10, you kind of like disrupt the flow of the deck. Like whenever you like build a deck, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but like if I ever get milled, I always feel like the tempo of like how I've made and shuffled and draw and play the cards, like 7-handers play differently from 6-handers because they get to check that extra card every turn. They get to draw an extra card every turn, right? And so like when I mill 10 randomly or I mill more with Nightmare, it kind of just throws off the timing of like when I'm supposed to draw
Stop being superstitious.
stuff. I know it's like. It's weird, and I have no math to back that up.
I'm making fun of you for being superstitious because I tell you that ultra rare shuffle differently than common.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm making fun of you for it.
Yeah, okay. But like, I don't know. It just feels dirty and gross. Like I was supposed to. I put those cards in my deck to play with them, jerk. Not to put in my discard pile. How do you feel about Soul Edge?
It like throws off your mojo in a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm playing Lord Raptor, so I'm like fine with it for the most part, just because I can heal by a shaman, get it back. But I could see it being like really annoying, like probably against like Jackie if you don't have like an air ground smash. and then you just like lose a copy or two of it. It's,
Yeah.
like kind of
Disheartening.
detrimental. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I think it just like throws off a lot of decks mojo, and then like if they because it works on half blocks or is it
Has to be full block.
It has to be full block.
Okay, I mean you can still kill. You can still kill through it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost happened to me.
It does turn whatever into a throw. It makes any card like you have to think about blocking it, or you have to always half block, which will
Makes it a
eventually
throw.
just kill you. Yeah.
Half blocks or throws. Same mechanic.
Yeah, I was really scared earlier.
How do you feel, James?
I think it's
About
really good.
Soul Edge.
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like full blocking is like one of the things that people like to do when they don't like to block as in general.
Yeah.
They full block because you just face tank everything. It's like, well, I have to full block this one.
Yeah.
And you definitely shouldn't have.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta like actually learn how to
You
block
have
in
to
the
learn
game.
how to block again.
Yeah. Yeah, so those were our hot takes when it comes to our favorite assets that were, that were brought out in Soul Calibur. Hopefully, there's some really rad assets going on in Seventh Cross that we get to talk about. Next week we'll talk about actions, except for punishment time. We won't talk about that one.
Because
Because
it's
it's all of our
punishment time
favorites.
for that card.
Yep, that it is. So with that, we're gonna move on to topic 3. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on UFS University. My name's Tam, and I'm joined by
Michael.
James.
And Tyler.
what Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we've taken a bunch of your guys' UFS topics as well as some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So with that said, a little bit of housekeeping. If you like the content, please go to patreon.com/UFS University. Throw us a couple bucks. Help us keep the lights on. We'd greatly appreciate it. The topic that I'm going to bring to the table today is very opinionated. So I've gotten some hate for opinionated topics in the past, but I think it's a fun exercise, not just for us, but for the people at Jasco who are listening, or for new players to be like, oh, I never thought about that. But I want to talk about the duality of fun versus unfun. Now, I don't want to talk about like this one card is very unfun. I really want to have like a reason behind, hey, this is unfun. And conversely, I'd like to talk about, hey, what's a fun mechanic? What's interesting or like dynamic inside of the game that like you enjoy playing against this thing, right? Mm-hmm. I'd love to hear this. And honestly, like Mike, you're super new. You've sat behind one deck your entire life, but you've played against a
plethora.
I was going to use the word smorgasbord. A smorgasbord of other decks that we're all testing here locally.
Other words that were in Charlotte's Web.
What's fun? What's not fun? What have you had a fun time fighting? What have you not had a fun time fighting? That's my question. Okay. So, James, you said we're going to start and we're going to get all of our unfun, toxic, Discord-like opinions out of the way now, and
Hate
then
me
we're
now,
gonna
Discord.
Then we're gonna
Hate me now.
Then we're gonna jump into the fun stuff. Let's talk about some neato interactions we can talk about. What's unfun? Pick one thing, unfun, unfair. You hate playing against.
Unfun, hateful thing that I hate.
Yes, he hates.
I absolutely hate this. Is fucking rats. I fucking hate Save the Sea Rats.
What's wrong with the mice?
It's not the mice. It's the rats, Tam.
Oh no. Them sea rats.
I have no problem with what Void can do with that card. That card is
glorified
fine
seals.
as a Void deck.
What does Save the Sea Rats do for
Save
my
the Sea
for my
Rats
kids?
says flip or flip. If your opponent has 1 momentum, they add 1 card from their hand to their momentum.
It does say your turn, just to be like super
It does
clear.
say your turn.
Yeah.
I
Sick.
think that's what makes it broken.
I think it doesn't matter. I think it'd actually be more nuts if it's on your opponent's turn.
I don't know.
I
You're
agree.
I think
always
it'd be just
you're always
It'd
down
make
to
your
discard
opponent
stuff.
always a down one.
Well,
Your
like
opponent would be a
you're always down to discard stuff on your turn. You're not down to discard stuff on your opponent's turn. Like I play ability. You play abilities to discard.
So I have
to
no
discard stuff in your
problem
hand.
with a Void deck playing Save the Sea Rats. I do, however, have a problem with a Water deck playing 4 Oil Slider, 4 Heel Kick or whatever from Spike 1.
Falling Heel Strike.
Yeah. Being able to just discard your entire hand in 1 turn.
Then the reason they does that is because those 2
What?
attacks that you listed.
Unflip 1 Foundation.
Correct.
So you get to play this said card twice to 3 times, 4 times a turn.
Yeah.
depending on the number of attacks you have with that ability.
Yep. And so
And I think that's dumb.
you discard the whole hand, and then like the main kill will be like Alurophobia and add a gateway
Yeah.
shuffle on top of it and just murder them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think water should not be able to do that.
I agree.
I think it should have been a void enhance only.
Okay.
That's still, man. You'd have to have the void character to do it, but like, you could still build a water void character to do it.
Yeah,
but
totally. Yeah, I actually don't have an issue with that interaction. Just
It's the only one I don't.
just don't have a momentum.
Man, it sucks. Jetta exists in the format.
I hear you. Just have a momentum out. If you don't have a momentum out right now, I don't think you play the deck that you're playing, or you need to just fucking kill Jetta. Like those are two options. Either murder him, or turn off his character somehow. I don't know. In Bang exists, Stop exists. Like these are both fantastic answers. Bebop Blues exists. Like turn him off. Tank exists. Turn him off.
This wasn't about Jetta. I just hate C-Rats.
Yeah, I get it. What's an unfun thing for you?
So mine is kind of within the same realm of Jetta, and I don't like foundation destruction. So I've always felt it's very demoralizing when in a turn your opponent could neg you so much that like you just lose the next turn.
I'm feeling real targeted.
And then absolutely, Tam, I hate you so much.
I feel slightly
You're fired
targeted
as the
too
host.
because I played Triple Hurricane of Death on you.
Yeah, I mean
earlier.
that also does it. It's also not fun. So like, it's just to play abilities so freely that make your opponent lose a turn, which in tow makes your opponent lose the next turn because now you have free reign to just continue doing it for the rest of the game. It sucks. Like you have to very early outbuild them so much, and that's really hard to do for a lot of characters. Or sometimes your deck just won't let you do that, and then it's like, well, fuck. I have to attempt to kill this water deck that has every answer under the sun.
Still feeling very targeted.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And then
Yeah, I don't think Lord Raptor has water.
Yeah, he does not. Fun fact.
yeah,
Tyler,
I
we
mean,
can't
like-
kick out Mike, but we can pick a new host.
right.
Mike,
So
you
it's
free?
just-
You free?
I'm sure.
I don't
Happens.
I don't like being put so far behind. And like that's the main focus of the deck. Like I don't like the Yoshimitsu deck that Travis built. 'Cause
Is
it's
it-
like
Is it also a combination of the trash talk that I do afterwards?
no.
Okay.
It's-
because if so, I'll stop the trash
No,
talk.
that's fine.
Because
that
you
doesn't
should
bother me.
build more foundations past turn 5. Like you shouldn't have an empty board and me be a deadlock. You shouldn't
I
do
agree.
that. Play the
I
game
agree.
better,
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah.
What do you do? Put all your foundations in your momentum, dummy head.
Yes.
Sorry. No, I can totally see that. I can totally see that.
Yeah, it's just not fun.
I don't like statics that just interact with the game. I hate statics that just, while in your card pool, do this thing. I don't like them. I don't like Big Cyclone. I don't like its design. I don't like Hand Cannon. I don't like Dark Cherry Toe. Those cards should not stay static. They should respond each and every time that the trigger happens. When you try and cancel, when a thing tries to leave your discard pile with Hand Cannon, it should say response, so that I have a chance to negate that thing, right? And it like puts in more interesting cards. Like Akuma easily could have had a thing that says, respond, flip, respond, remove. After a response is played in the card pool, flip that card. It has to be played in the card pool. And so now cards like Dark Emperor are like live. Now Dark Emperor like has a place in the format because like right now Dark Emperor doesn't do anything. Dark Emperor does 0 things. It stops Templar. Who cares? It stops Stop.
Princess Parry?
Who cares? Does it? I think
Respond
it
in
activates
the
her hand.
Oh, it activates when you're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop activation.
Right.
Stops
Right.
Raptor.
It stops a Raptor?
It
Or it
stops.
stops Hurricane of Death. Which
Hurricane
that
Death.
card says destroy and Hurricane of Death says destroy. So did it stop Hurricane of Death? Did it though?
It stopped 2
Did
damage.
it? I mean,
or 2
but
speed.
it stopped a ready foundation. It gave it +1 speed.
What are you
Like-
eating, though?
Well, fun
it
fact:
stops it enough.
Hurricane of Death is only damage.
Yeah.
To Jamestown. Okay.
Yeah. But like you blowing up one of your ready foundations is essentially +1 speed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't like statics.
Babies.
And the other thing I don't like is the unfun thing, and this is like really silly because of the character I'm playing right now, and it's really, really obvious. I don't like single big shot answers. Like not big shot, but like Lilith I think is really fucking annoying. I hate that character. And that character is so annoying because I stack my chips all in on like this one fun interaction, and he's just like, seal it. And then plays 4 more answers that are just like, seal it. Like, it's really good in the format right now, just sealing random attacks. But, like, every turn, broken garbage on your character is lame. I'm just sitting over here trying to get powerful 6 to all my cards and draw 3 on your turn. Like, I'm not trying to do anything broken. Tattoo, say my Airgun Smash is just a nutty 6 high for 6. God, it's so lame. It's so lame. It's not like a super thing, but... You know, we're all being specific. Mike, what do you not like about this game? You're super new. Talk it out, man.
Obviously, I don't have a lot of experience. There's a lot of characters
What do you hate currently that's
or
not
gimmicks
just
that
Tam?
happen.
Since we're targeting
well,
Tam a little bit right now.
Whatever.
And because he like racing his time
if I may, there's a game mechanic that I don't like, and then there's also, well, I guess they're both game mechanics. There's a keyword I don't like, and then there's a game mechanic that I don't like. I personally don't like the deck out rules because I come from a game to where if you were to draw your last card and you don't actually have a card, then you lose. But I do understand that if I'm trying to play a card, I have to flip a card, so I just lose. So, I mean, you know, it's like balanced. After thinking about it and decking out last week and being very upset, I realized it's a little more balanced than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also play a character that removes 2 cards every time you play an orange card.
Yeah.
And so, like, decking out is supposed to happen to your character because that's what the fire symbol does, right? Like,
Fire
you just
symbol's supposed to go through
burn
its stuff.
hot. You just burn. Just burn as hard as you can.
You get through that deck as fast as possible.
You got a shorter fuse than the rest of us.
I don't like
it.
reversals.
You don't like reversals?
I don't like reversals.
Tell me why you don't like
Because
Play on your own turn.
it
dummy.
is it is my turn, okay? It is my turn. And you know, I'm trying to do some cool stuff. I'm trying to kick you in the face and, you know, throw you around or whatever, and then after, you know, I smack you for like 8, you're just like, "Oh, I'm going to do this thing, smack you for 15." And it's like, dude, it's not even your turn. Like, this is my turn. It's my turn to play. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know like my deck's like defensive and like really annoying, but man, it sucks when your opponent interacts on your turn.
Welcome to the rest of UFS, man. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing Lord Raptor, like, you get the flash symbol, which says I don't get to interact on your turn. And so, like, it's the one glimmer of hope that I get to play all these super sick E's on my cards. Like, well, I get to do, and then you're just like, "Hi, Seas Adventure." No, knock it off.
Yeah.
We're back to me again.
Ship it. Yeah, I'll
ship it.
take it like a man. Hurricane of Death.
Yeah, no, I could see that. When we were fighting against Terry One Dot a bunch, imagine that.
Oh my God.
He was a reversal character. He block, move the card, play the reversal, and then he kicks a card out of your card pool. And so and gets damage equal to the control. So like if you built it all beforehand, or I don't know, like you're trying to do this sick combo thing with like a bunch of punches, you're just like, not punch, leave it, get out of here. Or maybe like a tech combo reversal, lift the tech back. Like, just couldn't happen against Harry. Just couldn't. That character cannot come back right now.
No. Character could definitely come back right now.
Nope, I don't think so. There are too many broken assets to just add.
I mean, like, there's Karat and stuff. So, like, no, he
Well,
couldn't.
he has asset stuff.
Yeah.
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 I mean, if he didn't say asset, maybe.
I think he'd still come back.
What? Now we're talking about. So now we're gonna hightail it. We're gonna flip flop. What's a super fun thing in UFS? Like, why do you not like? Why do you keep playing the game? There's an obvious reason, for the money, but
For the bitches.
yeah. But like, what's fun when you sit down across from your opponent? You're just like, yes, this is a fun mechanic I want to fight against.
There's
Well,
a fun
start
mechanic
back.
I like to play.
Okay,
Get hit, draw a card.
get hit, draw a card. Okay, that's
my
totally
favorite
fine.
mechanic in the game.
Yeah.
That's why Eva's my #1 favorite character. It's just, you hit me, I'm drawing a card.
Yeah.
Now you don't know what I have in my hand. You planned, and now your plan's messed up.
Could I block? We'll never
Who
know.
knows?
We'll never know.
It's a good thing you saw my hand already. Now it's changed.
Yeah, you've already said that like you're a big fan of the flash keyword because like you want to play on your turn and you just don't want to read their cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any other like fun mechanics that you've seen or like I'm excited to play against this deck, not because it's going to be an easy matchup, because it like honestly it's going to be challenging.
Yeah, it was actually really challenging playing against someone with twice my health total.
You fought against?
I played against Goro.
Yeah. How was that?
I feel like I got really lucky the first match.
Okay.
I felt like I got really lucky. And then the second match was right. We played 2 matches.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think the second match was a lot better. I think the like first match was like 3 stinging skull into like a leg shredder,
Which is almost his whole life. Which is almost 40.
Yeah, it was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the disadvantage of being like a 7-hander with 19 health, and just like feeling like the underdog.
Man. Oh, buddy. There was a time where everybody at this table was like, "Fuck, 7-handers are broken. They're so nutty." Like for like the first 2 years of my UFS career, 7-hander won every major. Because just like, hey, the cards in my deck are really fucking good. I want to see more of those things. 5-handers didn't exist. We've got at least 3 topics that were like, hey, are 5-handers dead forever? Like, are they just dead? Bang exists. Are they just dead? Nah, they made really good 5-handers now.
So until Tim Keefe beat me in finals with Spike 2, there had not been a 7-hander that had won. There had not been a 6 or less hander that had won
Singles.
Since Jasko era, I think.
All of Jasko.
All of Jasko era.
All of Jasko was 7-handers.
I believe so.
Wow, that's insane. Fact check is in the comments. We'd love to
Oh
know.
wait, no. I think Garrett Brett's a 6-hander. I think one of the Garrett Bretts has won, and maybe a Filbert. Man, not champ cards. No character.
Witzel was a 6-hander, yeah? Witzel definitely won.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
too.
because that's how Ben got his.
That was
think-
the last one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Witzel was the last one. That one was a broken format where 3 out of the 4 finalists were playing Witzel in a diversity era.
Yeah, that's really rad.
What?
How's
you
that
can
work?
sideboard characters.
Oh, okay.
And so they would just sandbag, like one of their buddies was like, I'm playing Witzel. I was the best Witzel. Well, I'm playing X character. I lost game 1. Let's go with Witzel.
I think finals was Caden 2 dot
Yeah.
siding into Witzel versus Witzel. Shout out to Ben Shoemaker. That's one of his character cards right there.
Yeah.
Winning with Witzel.
What about you? What's a super fun mechanic to fight against?
I love blocks that do things.
Blocks that do things.
So,
Stop.
yes. So I was thinking, like, I really liked Siegfried because every block that he plays becomes a foundation, right?
Mhm.
So I never waste a block.
Yeah.
Every
totally.
block does something.
I'm so proud of you. Starting from Goro,
Yeah,
now to
yeah,
Siegfried.
yeah.
Look at you. The exact opposite.
Well, like, I never blocked because all my blocks are like garbage.
This is
I
the
wanted
definition-
that card.
This is the definition of character development. That's
Right,
what this is right
right.
here.
It's like I love
Your
when,
arc's been sick.
when blocks like actually contribute to giving you an advantage
Yeah.
rather than just not dying.
Okay.
Like that's good, but when I get to like get something out of it, like I get a plus instead of like stay neutral.
yeah.
I really like that.
I guess I just don't want to die.
Oh, yeah. I'll kill you on your turn, but like I'm right now. I'm
Or on your turn.
right.
Yeah, I dig that. Having your blocks do shit.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm super down. I think Siegfried's like one of the coolest if block then characters.
He's super fun to play.
Like
I love
Breaker
playing
2
him.
on all your blocks is really cool.
Yeah.
Or not to bring up the most hated character at the table, I guess, but like Jetta's response was block, destroy, add. Like I think
Man, that'd be really sick if it was
Now,
only
hold up.
once per turn.
His blocks don't do shit. It's Jetta that does stuff.
yeah, but like
Well, I mean,
that mechanic
hey,
says my blocks have extra.
I want you
He
to
doesn't
know.
have. He doesn't have. Fuck you.
Siegfried doesn't.
Hey.
Siegfried's blocks don't do anything.
This is hate on.
Siegfried
This
does.
is hate on Jetta hour, not Siegfried. All right.
I'm just saying. I think Jetta's thing should have been once per
Yeah,
turn.
absolutely.
I think that would have made it
I
fun.
lose a foundation too. I'm just saying.
Oh, whine about it after you've gotten rid of 4 of ours. It's the reason we're changing my Ivy deck.
I'm not-
It can't handle
I'm-
Jetta and teams.
What do I think is fun in UFS? I actually
Taking away
like
other people's fun.
I actually like fighting Goro, like as crazy as it is. I love being like, I know I'm on a clock, but it's not like a lame life gain throw garbage clock. It's not that. It's
What
well,
about targeting now, Tam?
every single one of these attacks is gonna wear 4 extra damage.
Yeah, and every one of my attacks gains me life.
Yeah, I just don't like that. I really like the fact of like I have to perfect block everything. I like that feeling of having a fun resource game back and forth of like that mid game of I perfect block 2 things in a row, you smack me for a half block on one, and we like go back and forth playing this. Not a grindy game, but like a really like having a good 20-minute back and forth. I think is actually really fun.
I will agree with you there, and I also love knowing everything.
Okay.
I know what is in your hand at all times, even though it's on a clock.
Until they play Coffee Samba.
Until I play Coffee Samba, but like, well, I know all the answers now, and you know you're just gonna do your thing, right? It's like you put your answers on the table and said deal with it, and now I have to go through every scenario how I can deal with it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like, hey, is my hand good enough to deal with 4 Shokin grabs this turn?
Yeah.
Is it?
If not, what do I have to do now to
Yeah.
make it deal with it?
Yeah, I think that is really, really cool. The other fun thing that I like is I like the intricacies of like looping cards, which is why I like the ability on.
Get away.
Nope. Well, yes, but not what I'm talking about.
He said get away for everybody that couldn't hear him talking to the mic.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Hey man, we're just trying to make good content. God of Thunder, Honky Tonk Woman interactions. I think that kind of stuff is really interesting. Where like shuffling around my foundations,
Like soft loops?
Yeah, like really soft loops of like I commit this, destroy this, add this, ready it back up, commit it again. Like I think stuff like that's like really interesting.
Or like short close loops.
Yeah. I'm
Not continuous ones, just short, small ones.
Yeah, I'm super down for stuff like that. Or like the small little engines that exist, like obviously designed for combat and balance fighter are meant to work together. And so like having your deck be a bunch of little baby engines. This card works really well with this card, even though it wasn't necessarily meant to. I think stuff like that's really rad. Yeah.
I like that interaction.
What's your favorite thing? Give me 2. You ready? Give me something that's unfair, unfun, and then give me something that just rustles your jimmies in all the right way. Just give me something like really fun stuff. Like, do you like playing foundations in the card pool, like Yoshimitsu or Cassie? Do you like building foundations and drawing off Scorch Wheel? Scorch Wheel decks are all over the place right now. Or they were asterisks. I mean, Scorch Wheel's rad.
Maxie's dead.
Yep, Maxie's dead for all of us who could talk about. So with that, we're gonna move on to topic 4 of the week. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on UFSU University. My name is Tam, and I'm joined with
Michael.
James.
And Tyler.
What Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we take a bunch of your guys' UFS topics as well as some of our own, and we sit down and discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So with that said, a little bit of housekeeping. If you like the content, please go to patreon.com/UFS University. Subscribe at one of the tier levels, get some exclusive perks, keep the lights on for us. So with that, we're going to move on to our 4th and final topic of the week, which is an ode to Rise of the Masters. Rise of the Masters was my first set that I got introduced to. My first character ever, thank you, Tyler, was in Rise of the Masters, and so I'm actually a little nostalgic for this set to go. We 3 have some stories about Rise. You are an incredibly new player and have played one deck only, but you've got some
cards you
ask
like?
the questions that need to be asked. Is that fair?
Okay.
Is that fair? Okay.
I'll think.
What's leaving Rise of the Masters that matters to you?
Teos and I.
Teos and I, of course it does. You meanie motherfucker.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Teos and I, for those who haven't heard me talk about this
Or
card ever.
Those people have never looked at the card because it
Form,
does nothing.
remove, until the beginning of your next turn, your opponent must commit 1 foundation as an additional cost to play anything that modifies the speed of an attack.
Did you know there's a new card that's come out in the 7th Cross that works like that?
No.
It's destroy. It's a character. Destroy, form once per turn, just destroy, discard a card, something.
Yeah, all their attacks get
Plus 2 and
plus
then-
2 mastery. That's
yeah.
not the same thing.
That's kind of the same thing.
This says stun.
No, it says it says until your turn gets back. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This says stun, not just speed. The stun cards. You know how cool foundations are?
Apologies. Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry to try and save you.
No,
I really
Tails
like that
Knight
character.
is much better than that character.
I might be playing him.
That's not
honestly.
true.
I really like
Tails
him.
Knight's a lot cooler than that character.
You know who I'm playing? Jackie. What? Give me a card.
I'm looking through like Metal Man.
Yeah, Metal Man
Man
is
is
having
like,
some
he's a-
crazy
I played against
runs.
that.
He's a solid B tier character that never leaves the B tier.
Yeah, I mean like
He got fourth.
He's
Fourth
always
in
been
that?
good.
He's an underrated character that sits at the top of B tier forever.
Yeah, he's always
He's
sort of had a
always
place.
sat there.
It's like a West Balls.
Yeah, really, kind of. Like he just goes off one sometimes. It's like, ah, sick! Look at him go,
Yeah.
and then never wins anything.
I love your mic placement. It's actually like no memes. That's a really good place for you.
Well, I'm trying to stay with the mic,
Dr. Wiley One Dot.
and we can stop there. No reason to talk
Dr.
about that
Wiley
character.
One Dot. My first character ever. You can see my first profile on the channel. It's terrible. It's so bad.
It's so nice to know you haven't gotten any better.
No, I haven't.
Oh my god.
Gamma Crush. It was playing finishing
Wait,
shower.
wait. You were playing Gamma
In
Crush
Dr.
in Dr.
One
Wily
Dot,
2.2.
baby. Yeah.
It's so, like I said, it's glad to see you haven't gotten any better.
Hey man, Dr. Wily One Dot's like got this really sick mechanic. Dr. Wily One Dot could build your opponent into deadlock if you wanted to, with Skull Fortress.
So does Lily.
Well, Skull Fortress demands it. While
Lily
this card's
also
ready in your
demands it.
staging area, after each player's ready phase, that player adds a top card of the deck to the staging area face down committed.
Lily also demands it. You play a range attack, add that shit.
That's
Only
true.
if they have nothing but face downs though.
Yeah,
This-
sure.
in 10 turns, you're in deadlock. It's
Whether
happening,
you like
my
it or
guy.
not.
And then destroy face up foundation attack is +3 damage.
That card I wish wasn't Dr. Wily only.
yes.
I think that card would have been fun as
It'd
Dr.
have
Wily
been
only.
sick. It'd have been so sick. I just wish it wasn't terrain, honestly, so we could play both it and Skull Fortress 2.
I think that'd be broken.
It'd be so. It'd be
I think
so
it'd be
cool.
so broken.
It'd be so cool. You'd love it.
Tam. Oh wait, Mike. Card that's leaving Rise of the Masters.
I am sad the fact that there's a lot of Mega Man stuff leaving. That's like one of the things that like drew me to this game is like Mega Man in general. I've like always liked Mega Man. He's a man with many faces.
You want to talk about staples that are leaving then?
Yeah.
Going down the list.
like
Airman first.
Dust in the
Dust in the
Wind. Yeah, I play that card.
Dust in the Wind's
Hatred of
just-
Autumn.
Dustin Wind's crazy. Dustin Wind's.
I think it needs a reprint. I think it'll need a reprint.
I think there's a few cards that I would like to see a reprint.
I mean, I'll be glad to not deal with it while my Hurricane of Death.
Hatred of Autumn gets light played as a sideboard card.
That card sucks. That card is not in the same league as like Ophidiophobia.
Dust Crusher. Leaf
Dust
Shield.
Crusher's not a card. Leaf Shield's barely a card.
Rain Flush.
Not a card.
What about
Copyright of Dr.
what
Wily
about Gamma
2086.
Destruction?
Game of Destruction.
Never Ending Battle.
All right,
What the heck's that?
guys, we're recording this a week before Worlds.
You're not going to see this.
You get one chance. All right. I want you to peer into the past, peer into the future, peer into the past. Do what
This
you
comes
gotta
out
do.
the Monday of Worlds, right?
Yeah.
Is it comes out the Monday after or
This comes a day after we have
done
been
teams?
crowned a new champion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
you, Tim Keefe. Don't win again. Give it to somebody else.
Just kidding, Tim. All right, Timmy.
Timmy
Belts-
2 belts? You better not make it 3. I'm coming.
Timmy 3 belts sounds sick. So on Discord it was like he's got to be Timmy 3 belts and then he's just got to instantly jump to 10 because Timmy 4 belts sounds ridiculous. No, Tim's obviously
Timmy
gonna win
quad
again.
belts.
Yeah,
Quad belts.
he is.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tim.
It was like quad belt Keith is what they were saying.
Quad belt Keith.
Does-
Bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's 5.
About the topic. Something like Ophidiophobia is like way more important than that.
You don't like
What,
Never
Hatred
Ending
of
Battle?
Autumn? Okay, sorry, Never Ending Battle. That's where we were.
Oh,
If you're playing a good deck and you're running Nutcracker and you do not play this card, you are fucking up.
Okay, so
You're fucking
Never Ending
up.
Battle. R, discard 1 card before your end phase. Add 1 attack from your card pool to your hand. Only playable if there are 5 or more different keywords on attacks in your card pool.
Nutcracker has 5. You just discard a card, pick up a breaker or 2 or a Nutcracker for next turn. Pop, play it again. Discard a card, pick it up. That's insane. That's so good. So, I mean, this is coming out way later, right? Is this coming out the Friday? No, this week. No, we're good.
This episode will come out Thursday
Yeah.
after Worlds.
Yeah.
Unless you're a Patreon supporter. and it's coming out the Friday of Worlds.
Whatever.
Teams. Yeah.
Okay.
They get it to
So-
work early.
So. We might be switching Zhanghua to Cassie on our team. And I think I might like suggest this combo to Kevin because he's like tossing up between good and all. Does this have all? This doesn't have all, does it?
No.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I thought.
Mega Man 2.
Oh, it's got void instead of all, which is really interesting. That's the symbol they flipped.
Yeah.
Anyways, Balance Fighter is gone.
Design for
leaving.
combat's gone.
I'm
Saw blades.
That
Surveyor.
That card hasn't seen. Wow.
Omnidirectional dick sucks.
What are you gonna? That's not a card. What are you gonna
That's
do
a real
when
old
Surveyor's
meme.
gone?
Old
What?
meme.
What are you gonna do when Surveyor's gone?
Have to redesign life for them. For the entire community.
When so that I can have
so
Surveyor on a
that's-
character card.
So apparently I'm only able to look at half of Rise of the Master. Oh, I'm under void. I was missing an entire thing of characters.
That's so funny. You know what's not gonna be leaving? Dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge got a reprint, so we get to keep Doge.
Until the other one rotates.
Yep.
Short fuse.
This will be the last major with Ringman. Guilty Throne Ringman's gonna show up at this event.
Skullbarrier also got a reprint. I think that's more important than Dodge.
Whatever.
Improved design.
Yo, do we have the new Skull Bears?
No, they don't come out till next month.
Do they not?
Hyper Bombs this month.
Oh, you're right. I was really excited to put Skullberry in.
So we're not getting that's not Worlds. Worlds is Stolen
no,
Sword.
that's World's a Stolen Sword. Yep.
Dr. Cossack.
Reactive style. My boy. My sweet baby boy. We lose reactive style and Search Snake. Search Snake's like a really big piece in Kodokan right now. Or like ever. Like Search Snake and Kodokan's real silly.
Gemini Man.
No, Gemini Man.
Gemini Man
nuts.
has got
Gemini
he got
Man.
banned. But Gemini Man
was
2 dot
It's still legal.
is still legal. We could make you a Gemini Man deck if you want. He'll be okay.
Don't you lie to this
He's
man.
gonna be fine.
Don't you lie to this
Don't you lie to this
He's
man.
gonna be so fine.
Moonbase.
Wait.
We're losing Moonbase.
That's not a card.
Is Shadow
Yellow Devil.
The last card that I want to talk about is Sniper Joe. Sniper Jose is leaving us.
Sniper Jose. Magnus Slam.
Oh, I guess that's not the last card we're talking about.
What
Oh,
about
last card I'm
Roll?
talking about.
Roll.
Merciless
Roll.
Master.
Fine. Like half the cards you're saying, James, just don't even matter. They just don't matter in a new world, in a new UFS. You're
I
living
actually
in the
think
past.
Roll's like still pretty good.
If I
Don't
play
die
Order,
once.
I'm still playing Roll in my Asimov and Katarina. That card says Mill 4.
Hey, what Asimov and Katarina deck are you taking to Worlds if you
Man,
could go?
if we get Ghost Thief Funerals, it's chaos.
Interesting that you're not.
If
playing the
not,
order build,
it'll
huh?
probably be Order.
Interesting that you're not
So,
playing the order.
so
build.
crazy that that's.
We're
Proto
losing
Man.
Proto Man 2. How am I supposed to play this sick Rising Monk suggested by JT Warner and Tyler Zane Pease for Proto Man 2?
I watched that deck profile and it made me want to play that deck.
Really?
Yeah.
We can do that with other
I
cards.
think a lot of
With other
people like
decks.
that deck.
Okay.
The you just like Rising Monk.
Oh yeah, that card's broken.
That card is very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh, did you?
Rescuer?
Did Elena-
We're losing Rescuer. How's Sasha supposed to do anything?
Sasha's never done anything ever. Sasha's never done anything.
No, 88 miles per hour. Built for speed.
Tyler, do you want to have like an intelligent
Whopper?
conversation? Stop.
We're losing Whop.
No, Whopper.
Ringman.
My little buddy.
Egotistical. Merciless Master.
Stop just naming cards. These cards don't matter.
Corner your praise. One of my favorite actions.
Skullbuster.
Well, I'm naming.
I don't even
I'm
wanna-
naming cards that were good at one point.
I don't even
Tyler,
want to
come
talk.
on.
I don't want to talk anymore. This.
I don't know.
these
You
are-
said like
Met.
I named cards that were playable
That's
and
a
good at
cute
one
card.
point.
What's Met
Sure.
do?
you did name Moonbase. So like
How is the game gonna
I played
change?
Moonbase and Heidi.
How is the game gonna change? This game's gonna be vastly different with this set gone. Like I think this
Yeah.
set's got some crazy power in it.
I think honestly, I think this will like really hurt Fatality.
Surveyor's gone. We're not gonna have
Surveyors.
Fatality Mill.
Yeah.
It's
like
gonna
you
be a
can't
rough thing.
you can't just continuously mill your opponent out.
Sure.
Disbro's gonna get 5 fatalities. Is gonna get 2 fatalities a turn instead of 5 or 6.
We're losing Fatality and we're losing Merciless Master, which means that like once our thing goes to momentum, it's probably just gonna stay there.
Till we use it, yeah.
Yeah. Which
I'm
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Turbocharge.
I'm totally cool with that.
Turbocharge is cool.
I think Fatality not being able to loop
Oh,
it.
Time Man.
That's
so
the
much
one
better.
that's gonna hurt us the most. Is time.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oil Man.
Shut up.
I wanted to do a nuts thing with Oil Man, but it doesn't work, so it doesn't matter.
He's a
Didn't wanna
robot.
do
Doesn't
next thing
matter.
loyal, man.
That's-
So here's like the big thing. I think like there's a bunch of staples in this set that I'm not positive are like being replaced, like Surveyor, like we have a replacement for Balance Fighter under Death.
Do we?
Yeah, it's an enhanced sound, not a response. The discard card shouldn't exist, but like the commit, put it back to printed speed, that card definitely needs to exist in the format.
Yeah.
And we got it in the sense of Dark Side of Karma. There are these cards like I actually think Ophidiophobia has to exist for 7-handers. Like if you're a 7-hander under those 3 symbols, that's how you just not die, right? Like
We're learning how to block.
well,
You can't forever block throws.
you cannot forever block throws.
Kill him. You're a 7-hander. This is what you're supposed to do.
You're right. Okay, so that's fair. It like
It's what you're
like,
supposed to do.
stops the later game. I just feel like there's some really really cool cards in here that are relevant to what is like we're gonna feel just like this, like with the World of Endines. Like the World of Endines, we're gonna like take it for granted.
Yeah.
There's gonna be cards in there
Absolutely.
that we're just like, oh man, this card just isn't gonna exist anymore.
Season guide's gonna be gone.
Wait, what are
How's
we?
all supposed to do anything?
Yeah.
How-
We'll get to it when we
I
get
don't
there.
know.
Don't
I
worry.
was gonna say, what are we gonna feel when Dark Suckers leaves? I don't think anything.
Not
Well,
over yet.
That's because
Sure.
That's because that set was like short printed, and so it was like really hard to like get a bunch of stuff. And like, there's no banned cards from this set. There are banned cards from that set, i.e., Dimitri.
Yeah,
at one
freaking
point,
Dimitri.
Tamayose.
Yeah. So yeah, I would absolutely love to know your opinion, and don't just shout out random dumb cards like James, I'm an idiot Stevens.
They were all relevant at one point, doing something in the meta.
I think relevant-
Omnidirectional did something.
No, I just really want to say omnidirectional dick sucks.
Okay, cool.
I think a lot of those cards you found relevant in one of your decks.
Yes.
That's how I feel
So obviously meta relevant. Come
Meta
on.
Right.
I am the epitome of meta.
So with that, thank you very much for watching this episode of Study Hall here on UFSU University. Patreon stuff, YouTube stuff, you know the drill. I'm tired. I want to play games. So with that, from all of us here, stay learned.
Get learned.
Ben there.
Bye.